Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about something which I'm really excited for. I've been talking about it a couple of times in the last few videos, and that is double XP. It has been released that double XP will start on the 10th of November, and as it is a double XP live event, you get 48 hours of double XP that you can play and pause as you wish throughout the duration of 10 days. This is really cool to me because, you know, working full time, trying to juggle making videos and stuff like that, it gives me a good amount of time to actually use up this XP without feeling as though I'm rushing it or missing out or something like that. And obviously it's good for everyone else, who was, I don't know, planning on just sitting there for the whole 48 hours. Gives people breaks, which is always good. So yeah, 10-day period, 48 hours. It's going to be really, really cool. I've got a few plans on what I want to achieve, and some that are just like, if I finish what I want to achieve, then I can move on to. So I thought it would be nice to make a video about it. I used to do that, and we can just sit back, relax, and talk about the plans that I have, and obviously any plans that you guys have, do leave them down below. I love having a read through them, and of course, like always, you can join the friends chat, so at the time we can obviously just chat and see what everybody's at and see what everyone's doing. So yeah, feel free to do that, but yeah, without further ado, let's go. The first skill that I have obviously been working on quite a lot since I come back is my farming, and I'm really enjoying the farm runs and stuff at the moment, but I just kind of feel like it would be a really nice way to make a boost in this skill over the weekend. I'm obviously not going to get 120 with the current level that I am, being 111, which you haven't seen yet, but you will see in a future video this weekend. Yeah, so we're 111. We're obviously not going to be able to jump all the way up to 120 when we're not even halfway there yet. So yeah, I'm not really planning on it, but it would be cool, just like I said, to make a bit of a boost and a bit of a jump towards that for sure. So the method that I'm actually going to be trying out, I was going to trial it for this video, but I didn't want to waste it, is going to be using the Supreme Growth Potions to instantly grow and harvest my trees. So from the research that I've been doing, the method I'm going to go with is the Golden Dragon Fruit Cactus. I did consider doing the Carambola trees, but where they are classed as the fruity trees, those potions actually cost 2.4k per one, which means I'll get a lot less XP in total. Even if the XP is fast with that method, I will actually get a lot less than what I'd be getting with the Dragon Fruit Cactus because of the amount of runs I can actually do. The total XP I'm expecting to see is 28.4k, which is really good for a base rate. That includes obviously the planting, checking and harvesting, and of course I will make some money back from the harvest of the dragon fruits as well, which is always nice. I will of course be using anything possible to get the extra XP. I've got urns, outfit pieces, all of that type of stuff ready to go. So yeah, we'll of course be getting a bit more XP, and I'm expecting that we'll get at least 57k per cactus, which will be really nice. So if I times that by the 218 potions that I have, I'll be getting 12.5 million, just under 12.5 million XP from this, which is really, really cool. That's going to be a nice boost towards 120. At the moment, I am only level 111, and this method actually requires 116, so I'll be temporarily consuming a pork pie, which gives you the +5 boost. I will of course be doing normal farm runs and stuff as well, just to get some more XP. I'm also going to plant additional locations that I don't normally plant in, just to get the most out of it really, and obviously doing the player owned farm as well. I'll get some more beans from doing that, so I might even, I might be up from 218 by the time next weekend comes around and by the time double XP starts, so we might even be looking more towards the 230 mark, which yeah, just means more XP for me, which is great. I'm hoping at the end of it to have around 115 or 116 farming. The next skill I'm going to be training is Fletching. So when it came to working out Fletching and the supplies I would need with what I have, how much extra I would need, how much it would cost, how long it would take, and all that stuff, I did kind of get a bit confused where I've been training with two different methods. So it was like I was working out how much I would need of broad arrows, but not remembering that I had so many rune darts banked, if that makes sense. So in the background, you're going to see some equations of me working out how much I have of the current stock, how much XP that's going to get me, and then from that, I've combined them to see how much XP I have banked and how much I would need to get myself 120. Hopefully this isn't too boring, and I'm going to try and go through it really quickly. So we have 182,000 rune darts banked, which is going to get me just over 5.69 mil. And we have 200,000 broad arrows, which is just over 6.74 mil. So the total amount of XP that we currently have banked is over 12 mil, which is really nice. We do, of course, have 75 million XP left to get 120. So if we just minus that off, we're left with 63 mil to work out how much we need to buy, how long it would take just to actually accumulate that much XP. We are either going to need around 1.8 million rune darts or just under 2 million broad arrows. So it's kind of like for like in terms of how much we need and how much XP we kind of get for them. There's not too much difference in the actual XP that you yield from making each of them. The bottom line is, I think I'll end up just doing kind of a 50-50 split with both of these. The XP is very similar. One is just a bit faster than the other. I'll be seeing between around 2.1 to 2.5 mil XP an hour, which is really, really decent. I'm just having a quick look, and if we have 75 mil XP left right now, that's not to say that I won't train any over the next week, but just going off what I have right now, 75 mil XP, and then if we're going to be getting, let's average 2.3 mil XP an hour, it's going to take me around 32.6 hours to get this 120, which is majority of the time that I have, obviously, for double XP, but it leaves us with 16 hours to work on our farming and do a bit of cooking, which I think is going to be more than enough, to be honest. So yeah, pretty good. I think that has worked out quite nicely. Honestly, it has been kind of confusing me trying to figure this out, but yeah, hopefully that made sense. So those two skills are the main ones that I have in mind. But if I want to switch this up, I have a couple of ideas on what I could do on the side, just to make the most of this and kind of break up the repetitive of doing both of those. I was thinking about doing some archaeology and also some cooking. I'm not really too sure right now. Obviously, I need to be mindful if I'm going to spend a lot of money on fletching, for example, that I actually have enough money to do these methods. I think I just need to go and make some more money, basically, in preparation for next weekend. But yeah, I think cooking would be quite good. I haven't trained this since I got level 100, and that was a few years ago. So it would be quite nice to maybe break it up and do some of that. Not for anything or any level, sorry, in particular, but we could maybe get to like 105 or something. That would be pretty nice, just to make a bit of progression towards the 120 in that skill. So yeah, I'm looking at some methods right now. I think probably rocktails or sharks I'll just stick to, because you can kind of break even with those. So even if I do have to throw some money into it, I know I'll roughly be getting it back. And you know, sharks and rocktails are always good for food, for training and stuff. So yeah, they're kind of a guaranteed win with those ones. You're not really gonna not be able to sell them back. So yeah, they're just a good one to keep in mind, I think, for me. And I think the XP that you get from both of them is between 700 and 800k XP per hour. So not horrendous. Obviously, it's not the 2.2 mil or the crazy XP we're going to be getting from the farming, but it is still a good amount of XP per hour, and like I said, we're not aiming for anything huge with cooking, so it is going to make a nice difference in the skill. If I did go down the archaeology route, I haven't really done much research into this, because it was just really a last minute plan, so obviously we've still got a week. I'll just look into it a bit more. If I did want to do it for a couple of levels or so in between the other skills, then yeah, you will see that when the video comes out. But that is it though. They are my main plans for the weekend. I'm really, really excited about it. I will probably do what I did like normally in the past with double XP weekends, and I might make a part 1 and a part 2 of the double XP gains and then just release them each day, just so you guys, you know, are up to date with what I'm achieving, and so that you can leave comments on what you're achieving. And yeah, it's just quite nice. And obviously, if you do want to hop in the friends chat, feel free to do that as well. We can just hang out for the entire weekend and just keep each other up to date with what we're achieving and stuff like that. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, you know, you're looking forward to the weekend as well. Like I said at the beginning, anything that you're doing, leave it down below. I'd love to have a little read through those and just see what everyone else is planning to do. Yeah, I'm really excited about it, and yeah, it should be a good amount of fun. Thank you again for watching, guys. Give the video a big thumbs up if you have enjoyed, even though there wasn't really too much going on, just a lot of me waffling about what I want to do, but chuck it a thumbs up anyway. I really do appreciate it. Drop a subscribe on the video, a comment, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video, which is probably going to be tomorrow or the day after. So yeah, I will see you guys there.
Change a lot. I don't need the shots if you're so